Hi fam, what's up and welcome to my channel. So guys, in today's video I'll be answering all your burning questions. In fact, I have a lot of them. If I'm looking down, please pardon me, I have my phone here, so I have to see the questions and answer them. I owe you guys an apology. 11 months ago, that's almost 1 year ago, I left a post on my community about a Q&A and I was not able to film that video at that time. I want to sincerely apologize because at that particular time I was going through a whole lot and I just needed to be mentally ready before coming back on social media. So but now I would start with those questions and answer the recent Q&A questions. So let's start with those questions. First of all, a big thank you to every one of you that left your questions on my community post. I really do appreciate each and every one of you. Someone said, where is your husband from? My husband is from Imo State. Yeah, my husband is from Imo State. Where and how did you guys meet? We met on Facebook in 2018. It's a very beautiful story, and if you guys would like me to share how we met, because that's an entire content on its own, you can let me know down there in the comment section. But the first time we came across each other was on Facebook. A big shout out to Vivian. Vivian was my coursemate in school and my husband was a friend to Vivian. So then in the university, when I post a picture, I would tag my friends. So I tag Vivian, and if you tag someone on Facebook, then your post will now be appearing on the person's feed. So according to him, he said he was scrolling Facebook one day and he came across my post. I was like, who is this beautiful girl? Who is this beautiful lady? Then he reached out to me. I would leave the first message somewhere on the screen. He reached out to me and that was how it all started, before we now met physically for the first time in 2020. But I first met my husband on Facebook in 2018. That's over 7 years ago. She said, what is the age difference between you and your husband? The age difference between me and my husband is almost 10 years. Though he will say it's 11. It's not 11, it's 10 years and some months, 10 years. Any plan to move out of Lagos because of marriage? This question was before I relocated. I was still in Lagos as at that time. I think you have the answer to the question. I was planning my relocation at that time. Of course, I have plans to move out of Lagos. Another person said, where are you from and where is your husband from? I think I've answered that before. I am from Ishan, Edo State. My husband is Igbo from Imo State. Someone said, how much did you rent your wedding gown from Gia Bridals and how would you rate their services? Yes, this is a big shout out again to Gia Bridals. I got my wedding gown and my reception outfit from Gia Bridals. I rented my wedding gown for 350,000 naira. I got a good deal, right? And it is a luxury wedding gown. If you want to do your wedding and you love modern, fully fitted bodycon dress for your wedding, please head over to Gia Bridals on IG. Their service is top notch. In fact, someone came to dress me up, though I paid for it, but the services were top notch. Everyone kept on complimenting my gown. Yeah, Gia Bridals, they are located in Port Harcourt, but they can give you your dress anywhere you want. Another person asked, how did you guys meet? I've answered that before. She went further to asking, how did you know it was the one for you? Wow, guys, while I was still single, I had a lot of men around me. I'm not even going to lie. Some were coming for marriage. Some were not coming for marriage. They just wanted boyfriend and girlfriend stuff. Some just want to go in between your legs and that is it. My husband, in fact, when I met my husband, the man self was spending on me, was showing me so much love without even seeing my pants, which is a check for me, because in this age and day, a man would not show you love and want to spend his money on you if he has not gone in between your legs. So that was one check for me. Another thing was while praying for my suitors, though it was my only serious relationship as at that time, but of course I was catching cruise with other people. In some people's mind, they were dating me, oh, but in my own mind, I was not dating them. I had only one man then. To them, they were dating me, so apologies, but in my own mind, I was not dating any of them. Then my husband was my only serious relationship then. In as much as it was my serious relationship then, I was still praying I don't make mistakes. I saw a father figure in him. I saw a husband material. I had a list of all the things I wanted my husband to possess. I had the compulsory ones. If I don't see that one, don't bother, I'm not settling with that person. I had the ones that, okay, I can manage. So for the compulsory ones, it checked all of the boxes. And whenever I pray, I find myself praying for him especially. Whenever I pray to God, I find myself praying for it. And I had that peace when he started making his intentions known for me to be his wife. I had that peace within me. I felt peace. So that is how I knew it was the one for me. Even as at the time I was planning my wedding, I had done my introduction. People were still coming, like they want to get married. Even my ex came and was like, Stephanie, let's do this wedding. Stephanie, I want to get married this year. Stephanie, you're the one I want to get married to. Unfortunately, I had already been taken. I had peace within me that it was the one. Someone said, how do you feel about intertribe marriage? Any major differences? I feel the same. I don't know. The only thing there is when you are around these people, they want to be speaking their own language. But do I even know how to speak my own language? So I feel the same. I feel okay. I eat Igbo food. I feel good about it. I speak the language. I love Igbo people. In fact, I have always wanted to marry an Igbo man. And all through my years of being single, that I was doing courtship with men, I had never dated any man that is not Igbo. They are all Igbo and they are all from Imo State. I only met one man from Abia State. All of them I dated were from Imo, from Mbise that my husband was from. So then my friends even used to tease me that you will marry an Mbise man. All of them were Mbise from Imo State. There was just one of them that was from Abia. I don't know if it's because I schooled in the East, but I never dated a Yoruba man. So right from time, I wanted to marry an Igbo man and not a Yoruba or Edo State man because I like Igbo people. And I look like an Igbo person. So it was destined right from the beginning. Oh my God. So the last question here is, how does it feel to be married? It feels good. It feels beautiful. Marriage is a beautiful thing. You have your companion. When you are married to your friend, in fact, marriage is very, very beautiful. So I feel good. I feel very blessed to have someone that I can call my own. So that is it for that Q&A of 11 months ago. So the one I left recently on my community, someone said, is abroad the way it's painted in Nigeria? Is abroad the way it's painted in Nigeria? Guys, I would say to an extent it is and to an extent it is not. Let's give it a 60-40. Is abroad the way it's painted in Nigeria? Yes. When it comes to their system, their way of life, yes. The system is working. There is nothing like being in a system that is working. There's nothing like working and seeing the money you are working for. Even if you are paying bills, you will still see something at the end of the month. The system here is working. Sometimes when they do some kind of things or I go to some kind of places and I see the system, I'll tell my husband, I'll be like, babe, Nigeria has a long way to go. When it comes to the system here, it is working. Believe me, you. That is one thing. Then it is not the way it's painted in the sense that Nigerians feel that abroad is everything. There is a tree abroad where we are plucking money from. They keep on billing you and billing you, but that is not it. People work their ass off. Life here is boring. people work their ass off. People take up shifts, they are sick, they are going to work just to make money. And you trust Black people, we are hardworking. They always want to work hard, double work, triple work, if there's any word like that. So I would say it is 60-40. It is the way it is painted in Nigeria to an extent. And looking at it from another angle, it is not the way. Abroad is not a bed of roses, okay? Then this last question is from, okay, hi Annie, my name is Abdurrahman. I am a YouTuber just like you, and I really admire how open and inspiring you are with your content. Thank you so much, Abdurrahman. I've been following your journey and I'm so excited about this Q&A video. So my questions are, moving to a new country is always a big step. What were your biggest challenges? Okay, what was the biggest challenge you faced when relocating to Austria? And how did you manage to adapt to the new environment and culture? The biggest challenge I faced relocating to Austria is the relocation process. The relocation process in Austria is one of the most difficult relocation process in Europe, be it coming with a family reunion visa or a student visa. The relocation process is something else. But believe me, once you have all they need from you, they will give you your visa. It's unlike the US, UK, Canada that you have even done everything. USF, you will have 80% fully funded scholarship, they will still deny you visa. But for Austria, once you have what the embassy needs from you, you will get your visa, you will get your resident permit. How did you manage to adapt to the new environment and culture? For this, I am still adapting. I am still adapting. I am not yet used to the environment and culture. I am still adapting. So I cannot really say much on that. Second question, you recently completed your first year of marriage. How do you balance a personal life and your career at the same time? Are there any tips you can share for keeping that balance? Career. Do I really have a career right now? I used to be a banker in Nigeria, but if I want to pursue banking in Austria, I need to learn German very well. You need to be able to speak and write German very, very well. And I don't know when I'm going to get to that level. So currently, I don't know if I have a career here. I'm a YouTuber, I'm a content creator currently. I balance both of them by delegating every time each of them need at a particular time according to preference, scale of preference, how important it is at that time. So if I need to do this, I just keep content aside and do that. If I want to do content, I keep every other thing aside and do it. If I want to work, I keep content aside and work. So I give all of them the time that they need. I try my best. But the truth is, it's difficult finding a balance between these things. You just have to do the best you can do, right? So I feel I have answered that question to the best of my knowledge. Someone like me who is starting a YouTube channel while living in United Arab Emirates, what advice would you give about creating content consistently and growing an audience? For me, I would say run away from sub for sub. Watch me, I watch you. It is the first step of killing your channel, right? Do what works for you. Don't follow the crowd. Find the right audience. If you are doing A is not working, please change to B. If you do B for some time and it's not working, please change to C till you find what works for you. I stay consistent by batch filming. I stay motivated by, because this is not the only channel I have. So in as much as vlogging is my passion, I still want to make money off YouTube. So I have channels that give me money and gives me hope that, okay, I am on this platform to make money. Even if vlog is not working, the other channels are, let me say, the other channels are consoling me. That kind of thing. So that is it. Living in Vienna must be very different from what you are used to. Was there anything about life there that really surprised you or was completely unexpected? Yes, there's a particular experience I had while job hunting, and I will share it in subsequent videos. So please subscribe and stay tuned, okay? The way of life here shocked me tremendously. I was really surprised because people mind their business so much. People mind their business so much. I was shocked because in Nigeria, it is not like that. People are in your business. People look at you anyhow. But here in Austria, people mind their business a whole lot. Then the next question is, being creative and motivated all the time is not easy at all. No. How do you stay inspired and maintain your passion for making content even when things get busy or challenging? I think I've answered this question before. I stay motivated, one, because it's something I love doing. Two, because I have other channels that are consoling me. Assuming it's only Annie Austin I have, by now I'll be depressed and probably I would not be motivated to create content the way I create now. But I have other channels consoling me, and it is something I love doing. If you love something, you will keep on doing it. That is just the truth. Then the last question here is, what's one piece of advice you wish you had known before moving to a new country or starting your YouTube journey? Before moving to a new country, especially a non-English speaking country like Austria, where they speak Deutsch, German, I would have at least learned the language up to B1. So looking for a job would not be difficult, and you would feel you would belong. You will be able to communicate effectively when you step out. So for this country, I would have learned the language. Then for YouTube, I feel like before I started YouTube, I would have had direction. When I started YouTube, I didn't have a direction. I didn't know what I wanted to do. I saw people were doing vlog and I just jumped on it. I didn't even know that YouTube would be the way it is now to me. Okay, so I didn't have a direction. So find your path and go with it. Don't just do it because people are doing. Don't jump into a niche because you see people are doing it. Find what works for you and stick with it. Have a niche, have a direction. Okay. He said, I'm really looking forward to seeing your answers in the video. Thank you for taking the time to connect with your audience and share your experiences. It really inspires people like me. I guess I have answered all your questions, right? Please let me know any other thing you would like me to answer in the comment section. I will just drop the answer there, or if it's something I need to make an entire video, I will do that. If you are looking forward to the how I met my husband video, you can let me know. If a lot of people want to hear, I will definitely share. Okay, thank you all so much for watching, and I will definitely be seeing you all in my next video. Bye guys.